Hi guys, in this video I'm going to discuss about how to create the tables and insert the records inside the tables in SQL Server Management Studio. So two ways to create the tables in SSMS. So first is by graphically or direct method, or next is or by query. So first I'm going to discuss about how to create the tables graphically. So first you have to go to the database, and here inside the database you find tables. So tables, right click, and hereafter new keyword, and hereafter table. So right here this is the table Sam. So this is Sam is the server name, Adam is the database name, and this is the default table name. So let's give add a column name. So add a giving ID. So add here you have to select the data types. So ID must be an 1 2 3 4 5 like this. So this should be integer type. So press I, and here after you get int. So here you can take integer. Now here after I'm going to create column name. So name should be like a string type. So add here you can select nchar, or the best practice you have to select varchar. So add here this is the varchar, and hereafter this the allows null. Allows null means in table you can means take any null value also. So let's save that table. So after clicking save, you have to save the table. So at here this time I'm going to use with testing purpose. So at here giving the table name test. So test I've given. So let's go here. It's not visible at here. So what you need to do next is refresh, and after tables. So see at here tables created. So tables created. Now the next thing we have to insert the record inside the tables. So you have to click on edit top 200 rows. So you can enter first top 200 rows inside the table. So you have to set add here ID. ID value I'm giving one name Sam, and here next two, and here Russell, and here I'm going to not entering ID value, and here name giving Misa, and here this time I'm going to enter 5, and here I'm not going to enter anything. Now let's add here execute. So after executing this kind of records loaded into the test table. So add here I put to add here allows null. So that means you can include add here null in the column. So add here null. Now the next thing is let's create one more table. So right click again next table. So add a giving ID. So this is integer tag, and hereafter name. The name should be varchar. This all data type I will discuss in my upcoming video. So add am taking varchar. Now hereafter ID at here I'm going to uncheck or this checkbox allows null uncheck. Now hereafter let's save. So this is a test here. So here this is the test two. Now hereafter let's refresh the table, and here test two it's created. Now hereafter add it top 200 rows. So add one, and here I'm going to enter a Sam, and here I'm not going to enter ID, and hereafter I'm going to enter a name Nikki. So if I'm going to press enter, and I'm getting the message. So cannot insert the value null into column ID table. Item table. So we cannot enter null because at here in our same table. So I miss at here, this is not, this is the test. At here I put at here I deselect allows null option. So that means you cannot enter null at here. In ID and name you cannot enter. So this is the second example, second things about our table. Now hereafter let's see one more example. So at here I'm going to create new table again, and here giving the table column name ID. So ID is ID, and here this is the integer, and here name, and here this is varchar. Now hereafter let's save that one. So this is the test 3. Now here refresh. So test 3 whatever it's created here, and hereafter let's select edit 200 rows. So this is the test 3 table. Now hereafter let's insert the records. So at here I'm giving 1, and here name Nike, and hereafter or 2, and hereafter name Gia. And hereafter when I'm trying to enter duplicate records inside the test 3 table. So here 1 next Nike. So when I press enter at here, committed successfully. So let's execute here. So now at this point I enter the duplicate records. So at here 1 Nike, here 1 Nike. So both are same. So hereafter I'm going to create one new table. And here this is ID, and here integer. Now hereafter the name. Now this should not be null, and here this will answer. And here right click, so set primary key. So here if you click right click, so and here set, you can set the primary key and set other property answer. So when we set primary key in the tables, so let's see what happens. So first I'm going to save that one. So this is a test for our table. Now hereafter click on OK. Now hereafter test for it's created here. Now let's refresh and click on edit 200 rows. So I am going to enter 1, and here Sam, and here or 2 here Nikki. And hereafter when I'm going to enter 1, and here the same name, I'm getting the message, or the error message is data, or the data in row 3 was not committed because at here primary key violation. So at here 1 already, at here I already inserted, and here also I'm trying to enter. So that means if you set primary key in the tables, you cannot enter duplicate records. So this is the things, you cannot enter duplicate records. So this is the fourth example at here. So but if you did not set at your any primary key here, it's not set it. So you after that you can enter any duplicate records in the table. So at first I'm going to discuss about how to create the regular table. So for this let's write create a table, and here giving the table name employee, and here after let's write emp id, and this should be integer type. So for this, let's write int and hereafter null. Now hereafter next emp name, and here this is giving the data type. So here data type, the size 50, and this should be null. So you can enter null there also. And hereafter one more column emp salary. So this should be integer type, and you can also play for null. So this is the first query to get the table. Now let's execute. So see at here the database it's a selected item. So let's execute. So at here command completed successfully. Now here after select the table and refresh. So see at here employees or table created at here. Now here after if you want, then add here this is a selected item. So if you want, then you can create the tables or anywhere, like you can create the table inside our system database. So add here I'm going to create the tables inside master database. So let's use add here, use keyword, use, and next go. Now here after, so you have to use what table use. I'm going to use master table, and next go. Now let's select and execute. So enter command completed successfully. Now hereafter let's go to master table. So inside the tables you find or dbo.employees. So no matter whatever the database is selected at here, so you can use and give the database name and go. So you can create the tables after any database. So master is the system database, so that I'm going to do the operation inside and here inside Adam or database. So Adam is the system defined, sorry, user or defined database. Now here after, so this is the one or regular table. So let's right click and insert some records inside the table. So mp id, so add one name Sam and hereafter salary 590, and here so you can leave null also, because at here I have given the condition you can enter null also. So this point I leave null, and hereafter name or Sunny, and hereafter salary 45, like this. So you can enter any value like 3 here or no name, and hereafter 90. So let's execute here. So this is the records now inside. So enter this kind of table you can enter null or you can give any values. Now the next query I'm going to write where I'm putting at here or not null. So let's and one more thing, to insert the records inside the table, so you can use query or method also. So let's write insert enter, give the or table name. So table name employees, and here after give the values. So values here enter or 10, and here or giving the name or Sam, and here after salary 7,000. So employees not employee only. Now let's execute. So this record is not inside there. So 10 Sam execute. One row affected. Now hereafter execute that one. So see at 10 Sam 7,000. So by this query you can also enter some record. Now here after let's see another example. So I'm going to copy this to save the tabs. So another example add here. So this time going to give the name of employee or name of table emp and here emp id. So this is integer tab and this not be null. So this should not be null and here after ename. So this should not be null. Now here after so add here I'm going to put the primary key in the table. So add here writing of primary key. So giving the primary key on emp id and hereafter a unique. So unique key at here I'm setting on emp name. Now hereafter let's execute the query. So command completed successfully. Now hereafter set the tables and refresh. So add here emp table it's created. Now here after if you want then you can check add here about the columns. So emp add here it's created not null and here this is a pk means primary key and here varchar 50 this should not be null and here this is the const statics. So this is statics. Now here after right click and click on edit to 100 rows. So you by this way you can enter the records. Now let's see to enter the records by query. So at here I'm going to write insert into the table name emp and here so insert into emp here after write the name is first emp id and here after emp name and here after write values. So first I'm going to enter 1 and here for Sam and you have to give the comma and next I'm going to enter 2 dot and here Rasa and here after 3 or comma or 3 comma and here this time entering Danny. Now let's execute this query. So one time we can enter 3 rows by writing this query. So previous time I enter only 1. So this is the second example to enter multiple records inside the table. Now here after let's see the records there. So the table is emp and here let's execute the table. So see at here 3 records inserted. So at here when I'm going to enter some duplicate. So when I'm going to enter at here the same records trying to record same. So at here I'm getting the error message violation of primary key. So primary key if you put the primary key then after you cannot enter duplicate number. So this is the violation of primary key. So suppose if I enter at here of 1. So suppose if I enter 4 and here after this point of 5 and here this is the 6 and here after going to change the name. So name at here I put unique key. So let's write at here Sam. So emp name is the should be unique. Now let's delete. I'm going to enter 2. Now here after the name, see at here ID is different but the name same. Now let's execute. So at here this time going getting the error message violation of unique key. So in if you put unique key, then you have to enter unique elements in the table. So this is the another example at here. If you put at here Sam1, so error not come. The statement execute why Sam. Now let's execute here Sam1. So let's give at here. This is a Sam1 and here this is a Sam2. So at here 2 rows affected. Now if you wanna check the records, execute here. Execute. So see at here, this all records enter and this all records are distinct. So this all records are distinct here. So this is the next example of to create the tables with primary key and unique key. So increment table. So let's write the query. So here write create or table. Give the table name as the tenant. And here after writing roll underscore number. So this is an integer type. So to get the auto increment feature, you have to write at a identity and here 1 by 1. So that is start from 1 and that increase by 1. And here after primary key and here after last name. So at here right taking the varchar. So giving the size 55 and here first name and here this is varchar and here giving the size 55 and here on first name should not be null and hereafter is so this should be integer type. Now hereafter close by semicolon. So hereafter let's execute this query. So student here data table it's created here. Now hereafter let's refresh that one and you have to go to tables. So see at here a student table it's created. Now hereafter I'm going to insert the record inside the table. So insert enter or the table name as student and here first name and last name and here after writing values and here the first name going to enter Sunny and finger code last name going to enter Glenn. So this is the values. So at this point I did not output at roll number. So let's see and execute what the output. So one rows first that is affected. Now hereafter right click and go to edit address. So when I'm going to execute, so see out here, this is the records inside there. So one that is automatically it's the come at here in the plus roll number. And here as I did not put any values. So and here let's write one more thing. Let's insert one more record. So this time going to last name and here including age answer. Age and here this should be giving 56. So and here the things is first name should not be null. So you cannot enter at your null or first name. So if you put to null at here, definitely you get the error message. So last time you can enter null. It's okay. Now hereafter let's execute that one. So one row affected and hereafter let's execute. So see at here it's a 2. So 2 it's the display and crane sunny 56. So this should be duplicate, no any matter. This first time cannot be null. And hereafter see, it's automatically roll number, auto number it generated for roll number column. So this is the things for auto increment to use the identity keyword. Hereafter this should be start from 1 and increase by 1. So this is the another example to create the auto increment table. So I hope guys this video is helpful for you.